There's another team that has been standing on business ever since last year. They haven't slowed down. They haven't relaxed. And that's the Columbus Crew. You see, the script for this year's Concacaf Champions Cup was that for the Final Four, for it to be an all-Mexican affair. The plan from the sports gods was that it was going to be a Liga Mex Final Four. The Mexicans had plans to throw a fiesta. It was going to be a celebration of Liga Mex's dominance in North America. But the Columbus Crew said, not this year. The Columbus Crew is the party pooper for this year's CCC Final Four. The Columbus Crew is the disruptor for this year's Final Four. The Columbus Crew said they're going to flip the script. They weren't supposed to make it this far. No MLS club was expected to make it this far in the CCC this year. But the Columbus Crew, they have different plans. And they're the last MLS club standing for an opportunity to become our North American champion this year. You see, Supporter Shield is important. Leagues Cup is important. MLS Cup is important. Getting another star, catching up with DC United. Yeah, all that's very important. But none of that is bigger than a CCC championship. You see, with MLS, Leagues Cup, and Supporter Shield, you're the national champion, the league champion. But with a CCC championship, you're the continental champion. That means you're not only the champion of USA, you're the Mexican champion, the Canadian champion, the Central American champion, and the Caribbean champion. You're the best club in the Western Hemisphere. And with a CCC title, you have an opportunity to become a global champion in the Club World Cup. You see, the Seattle Sounders, they provided the blueprint. All you have to do, Columbus Crew, is don't lose in Mexico. A draw is fine. A win is even better. But a draw is fine. What you cannot do is trail in the aggregate. You cannot lose in Mexico. It's two things. You can't lose in Mexico and you cannot trail in the aggregate. If any of those things happen, the Mexicans immediately have momentum. Avoid trailing in the aggregate and avoid losing in Mexico. And the Columbus Crew would definitely be able to crash the Mexican fiesta that they have planned. Now, they still have 3 remaining, so it could still be an all-Mexican affair in the CCC title. But it's up to the Columbus Crew to change that. And I believe the Columbus Crew is determined to make sure that it's not an all Mexican affair in the CCC championship. And that's how the Columbus Crew is going to stand on business. That's what standing on business is for the Columbus Crew this summer. Your job is to make sure that Liga MX does not get that last spot remaining for the CCC. Your job is to make sure that you get that last spot, Columbus Crew. And that's how you be standing on business this summer.